Once again, Bitcoin is literally retesting a very important resistance area. We can literally pump or dump from this pivotal point because Bitcoin is right now, we actually are retesting the zone of the value area high, which is around 70.5 to 71.5. And as we've said, guys, on the higher time frame, this is the zone where we either see Bitcoin continue much higher or actually get a drop. I've got new potential trades I'm going to be talking about, potentially even logging the low on Bitcoin right now on the NY session, because obviously we got the zone of importance on the higher time frame. We've spoken about how important it is to actually make the most out of the consolidation on Bitcoin, because obviously there will come a day or time where Bitcoin actually goes above either the value area high, so we go above the value area from the upside, the value area high from the upside, I can clearly see from 71.5, or we actually lose 66k and we drop to 60k. So right now, if somebody's looking for the bullishness of Bitcoin, we obviously need Bitcoin to go above 71.5 for us to go above the value area high of the whole 2-month consolidation, and also for us to potentially go above the uptrend that was started, or the downtrend that was started from us dropping from 76k. So however, right now with the market close to open, we haven't yet gotten this happen on Bitcoin. We didn't get a move upwards. If Bitcoin holds on to 71.5, I've said that we can clearly get an easy move upwards onto the 73 to 74k zone. However, with the current price action being below 71, this remains to be an important resistance area. So let's just assume that Bitcoin is not able, or does not, reclaim 71.5, and we actually continue lower. Where exactly am I looking to actually long the market on Bitcoin? I've got 3 potential or even 4 potential trades that would maybe potentially help Bitcoin avoid dropping to 60k, because obviously, guys, on the higher time frame, I've said quite a lot that whenever Bitcoin is consolidating, if we happen to go and take the liquidity from the upside, we could be then targeting the other side of the liquidity. We could be going to 60. We have been forming amazingly well higher lows, and whenever we have a structure of higher lows upon higher lows, there will be a time, there will come a day. I'm not saying that I'm expecting Bitcoin to drop. I'm not saying to sell short Bitcoin right now. I'm just saying that from a tactical point of view, if Bitcoin just hold down 71k, we start going down, we drop and lose 68k, and then we see finally, and I guess the last important zone, which is 65.5, to get lost. If all of this happens on Bitcoin, we get this area remaining to be resistance, we get a drop, we could be looking at 60k on Bitcoin. But again, as traders, guys, I will never ever tell you to randomly long or sell Bitcoin. It's not about actually just randomly shorting Bitcoin because we can drop to 60, but just keep that in mind that if Bitcoin is not able to actually go above 71, we could be technically going to 60k. However, we obviously got multiple trades and multiple ideas and setups, and I even got a scalp trade potentially long for Bitcoin on the lower time frame. If I go on the 15-minute time frame, we can clearly see that we had put the low on today, on Tuesday, pre-NY open at or up, just above, slightly above 70k, and we clearly got 70k as a full liquidity filled zone, as you can clearly see. So if Bitcoin was to actually go lower, I could be potentially looking to long this zone where we get the NY open at the NY session, we get a move lower, we take out the liquidity of today's low. Plus, also, by the way, guys, also Mondays, not the Monday low, but at least the Monday NY session low. And after that, if we happen, again, at this point, we either drop lower, so we avoid taking a long, but maybe, just maybe, Bitcoin gives us a little fake out, we catch an amazing long. So if you are looking to trade, this is the closest long I'm looking into for the time being. However, if this is not given, if Bitcoin drops, I obviously said, guys, that if Bitcoin loses 70, we can be ready for a potential drop. We can be waiting for 68.2 to 67.8. This this is the zone of interest of mine. Why? Because obviously on the higher time frame, if Bitcoin continues on losing such important support zones, so let's just say I lose, or we lose 70 and then we lose 68k, we could be looking at 66k, and after that, if we lose 66k, we could be dropping to 60. So I'm not randomly telling you to short, quite the opposite. Whenever we're dropping, I'm looking to actually long Bitcoin. However, just understand, guys, that if Bitcoin is not able to hold 71k, we could be seeing lower and lower. However, the bearishness wouldn't increase quite like exponentially as long as we're not breaking support. We got 70, we could be looking to long it, 68k and then 66k. These are all both at the same time important support zones, but also potential amazing long zones. So right now I'm looking at those levels on Bitcoin. I'll be looking to long if we continue dropping. However, obviously if we randomly pump above 71.5, I'll be waiting for 73, 74 for a potential trade. And also for Ethereum, guys, something similar could be forming and could be taken on Ethereum too, because obviously whenever we trade Bitcoin is the market mover. However, you can actually make more profit by understanding the setups that I'm given on Bitcoin, and then replicating them on a certain other asset or a certain coin. So on ETH's case, I may be looking to long potentially the zone of 2080 to 2050. I do think that it is a good long support zone, to be honest, but only if Bitcoin is hitting its own long support zone. So if I'm going to be monitoring Bitcoin, let's just say Bitcoin goes to 68k while ETH is hitting the zone, I could be thinking about longing either ETH or Bitcoin. But to be honest, I think that Bitcoin could be offering us amazing setups. If we go higher, avoid shorting, but if we drop lower, you could be looking to longs. However, just understand that losing 70 is bad, losing 68 is super bad, but finally losing 65.7, 66k would be the last straw that would drop Bitcoin to 60k, guys, very immediately and quickly. Thank you guys for being here, and sorry for I'm not sure if, I'm sorry for nothing. I was going to say I'm sorry for being late, but I'm not late this time, guys. Lucky you. And also maybe today's live stream wouldn't be as long as usual. Why? Because I'm super tired. I woke up very, very early, and by early I mean I barely slept. So we're going to be going with the flow. I drank a lot of caffeine, guys, so I'll try to answer as many comments as possible. And also sorry if I may not have the highest comprehension, and maybe my brain power would be less, but let's see how it goes. Give me a second, guys. Here, give me 2 seconds, and then we'll be continuing reading the comments. If you got a question or anything of that sort, please do drop it in the comment section. I'll be just sorting or reading through them in a matter of a second. Yeah, so let's go. Let's start with Vikrant. Hello. We got Vikrant, Biro, alaikum salam, Phrase, or Fries, Praise. Renata, we got Biro saying, are you still in the short from yesterday? No, again, guys, I took a short, but I closed it. So no, I took a hit, but not full stop loss. A bit higher than the entry. Why? Because of timing, and I was super busy. I didn't like the reaction. I might as well just close it, to be honest. But we got the NY open, so we got time. We got Prince. Thank you. We got Mike. We got Renata the Legend, obviously. Hold on. So let me see. MUFC saying I'm bullish long term. Fair enough. Being bullish long term and being a trader is two different separate things. Like, both can be true at the same time. Thank you, L. Hello, good to see you here. Thank you. We got Travis. How you doing, brother? Good morning to you guys. Bureau saying Tuesday is statistically the worst day of the week. Fair enough. By worst, do you mean like in terms of dropping? If yes, then I guess that's fair. It does not mean it's bad if we're dropping, because we can make money even if it's dropping. But if you mean that it is your own stats and you lose money on Tuesday, then that's fair enough. You are in a short now. No, I'm not. Technically, I am, but I'm only in shorts that are more than a month old. Much more than a month old. So, yep. And again, guys, previous open positions do not necessarily represent my current thesis on Bitcoin, or any current thesis, or any current point of view. So if somebody's asking, oh, what kind of positions do you have? Me having and holding longers, winners for long, see how I'm very tired, winners for long, don't mean nothing in terms of actually getting a quick summary of my point of view or my overview of the chart. Like you're much better off asking me what I think of the chart or watching the first 10 to 20 minutes of the live stream than like asking me about the open positions, because an open position that is a winner, like a guaranteed profitable trade that was taken a week or two or three ago, a week ago, is not like helpful for you to know about. You can, I mean, you can ask me about it, but only for the love of it, I guess. Sorry. Good day, Ahmed. Yesterday short scenario is invalid. Now, personally, yes. Like I don't like the cluster of like price action here. Like whenever I want to take a short or something like of us hitting, I would love for it to be a bit clear again. And also, before I forget, I also fixed the issue with exo charts. So if I quickly put it up and swiftly, we can clearly see that we've got, I mean, we are back on the chart. So give me a second here. Yeah, so nothing to add here. I saw lots and lots of longs that were open here, so that is something to remember, that if Bitcoin loses 69.5, 69.6, that would be a bit bearish for the longs, but for the time being we haven't lost it yet, so it is too early to call. However, let's just wait and see. We appreciate you being here, man. Thank you, Ibrahim. Thank you for the daily nice words. Again, thank you guys for being legends. Let me make sure that I've sent the... Maybe I didn't send I did. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'm sleepy, but not that sleepy. So we got the champs. I sent the link, I guess. Yep. Maybe the champs are a bit busy today, so that's why the views dropped. We wait for confirmation. I'm not sure what you mean. Hey, how you doing, Maggie? Beer was saying you were hitting the gym very early today. What did you train? It was full body because I literally, I mean, stopped going for 2 months. So whenever I stop, I try to like take it slow. So that goes the answer. Christian, thank you, brother. We got Big Huggies, the legend. Glad to see you here. How do you think the current war in the Middle East will affect Bitcoin? No idea. Don't care, to be honest. Almost 7K subs, 140 more to go. We are gonna be 10K before Arabic channel. Technically, and I guess statistically, it is likelier that, or it is more likely that we get it on the Arabic channel than the English channel. I've done the not so important math, but again, like we are more than 3K subs away on the English channel, and we're growing at a rate of like 3, 4, 500 subs a month. And on the Arabic channel, we are growing, in between 100 to 200 subs a month. So if we just do the average for a month, we'll be getting to 10K subs very easily and very quickly on the Arabic channel, unfortunately, guys. But it doesn't matter. I mean, we can celebrate the win here. This doesn't take anything from the English channel. We'll get it in very, very quick time. It's a sure thing, hopefully. No, it's statistically that Bitcoin performs worst on Tuesday. Fair enough. That's nice. Darren, thank you, brother. Hold on. Like, wise choice. He warned about the surgery. I'm not sure what you mean. What's next for Bitcoin? What do you think? To be honest, I got zero. I don't like to think, and you know me, guys. I don't like to think about like what do I think where Bitcoin will be going to. I always want to keep it professional and keep it simple. Like if somebody's currently watching me and they want to get a better idea of what Bitcoin could be doing, again, like I always ask it, or I always phrase it in a different way. Like what are you asking me, or why are you asking me this question? Are you a trader? If yes, then this isn't something you have to, I guess, care about. Like you don't want to care about whether Bitcoin will go up or down. Just have setups if we go up and have setups if we go down. And again, I do understand that it may sound boring, but that is the reality of life, and that is the reality of having the skill of trading. As a daily trader, as a professional trader, guys, what we do here is actually we look for setups. So right now, Bitcoin has been sitting just below, currently at or within the zone of resistance. Not helpful because I don't want to reshort this, so let's just do nothing here. Decide, or let's tell ourselves to do nothing here. Yeah, and we can be easily saying that if Bitcoin goes higher, I've covered that. I mean, there are two main things that would be true at the same time, even though they may seem contradictory. If Bitcoin goes above 71, 71.5, that would be a major bullish sign. By major, I mean like contextually. Like that could help Bitcoin go to 80 even, because I've been always saying, guys, that whenever you see Bitcoin trade above value area high, we can be calling for higher. But calling for higher does not mean belonging. Like look at this. Last time I saw Bitcoin go above 71, I said that we can be going to be getting higher. We got higher, but we didn't necessarily go to 80. So please never ever long a breakout, but just contextually understand that is truly bullish for Bitcoin to go above 71.5. But also at the same time, it is true that if Bitcoin goes to 73, 74, I could be looking to short it. Why? Because this could be a lower high potentially. I mean, guys, and that's how both can be true. Like this could be a potential trade. I could be like, for example, let's say Bitcoin goes above 71.5 and we go to 73, 74. If I enter a short at 73.5, 73, Bitcoin can give me a profitable trade and then continue higher. So I mean, both can be true. Like Bitcoin can become bullish above 71 and I can have a profitable trade at 73, 74k as a short. Yeah. Anyhow, so that's like pretty much covering the overarching view of us potentially going above 71. But just because Bitcoin is currently below 71 or below 71.5, let's just not get too bullish now and focus on potential bearish stuff and also long setups. So again, guys, whenever Bitcoin or whenever I'm entertaining a potential drop, I'll be mentioning longs. Whenever I'm entertaining a potential pump, I'm going to be entertaining or mentioning shorts. Like notice this pattern. Notice how I only speak about shorts even if I'm speaking about a potential important bullish zone, and I'm only speaking about potential longs whenever I'm referring to a potential bearish zone. So in a bearish zone, I'm looking to long. In a bullish zone, I'm looking to short. It may sound contradictory, but trust me, this is how to, I guess, make it and become profitable in the market. Most of you guys unfortunately fail because you keep buying and you lose. You keep come on, guys, like you keep on selling and you lose because you are selling at the bottom, you are buying at the top. Please, for the love of God, for the sake of God, you can understand that it's bearish, but also be smart about it, guys. So give me a second here. Right. Give me a second here. Nasim. Hi, Ahmed. Now short or long? Neither. I'm pretty sure I've never answered this question differently. Yeah, and again, guys, I would love for you to ask me what setups are you waiting for. That is the professional way and the realistic way of asking me the question. I mean, you can ask me however you want, but I'm just saying, guys, like trust me, you randomly showing up on the live stream. And again, I'm not specifically pointing you out, I'm just speaking in general, randomly asking me, okay, should I long or short now? I will say neither. Guys, we are professionals, we're not gamblers here. Sorry. Ahmed, you didn't understand because it was a message to a Vikrant. Yeah, I thought so. Hello, Gary. Thank you from Greece. So many new members in the chat today. This channel's growth feels personal. I mean, you should feel it, that is personal because you've been a very long time viewer. Thank you, brother. What time frame do you base most of your analysis on? Example to our chart for our chart daily chart. Okay, so I didn't get the later part or the last part, but just to give you an idea, I don't overemphasize or I don't care much about time frames. I take stuff as they come. So I look at the holistic view and I look at multiple sections on the chart. I mean, there isn't a way of actually giving you a straight answer. The straightest answer would be just you watching me for a good while. I'm not asking for you to watch, but if you got the time, just follow suit. Like watch me on a daily basis, all the live streams. I go live every single day, brother. I'm pretty sure you know, and you'll get a point, and you get the hang of it and hang of the stuff, and the point that I'm talking about. Because, give me a second here. Because I'm not the kind of person to be saying like just focus on the 4 hourly time frame and then focus on the 5 hourly time frame, whatever, guys. Time frames are just human concepts that were made to split time. Obviously, like the 4 hourly time frame is not more important than the 1 hourly time frame, guys. Like you have to understand that I always speak about periods. So notice how, like, whenever I'm referring to the range that was, that Bitcoin has been into or has been within for a while, I don't have a specific time frame to view it. Like sometimes I'm on the 30-minute time frame, sometimes I'm on the 1 hourly time frame, sometimes on the 4 hourly time frame, sometimes I'm even on the daily time frame. These are all the same damn range. Again, like hopefully you got the point. Like we wanna understand that we wanna study and analyze a section of the chart, no matter what time frame we are using to look at it. Yep. So the Monday's price action remains to be Monday's price action, regardless if we are looking at it on the 1 hourly time frame, 2 hourly time frame, 30-minute time frame, 15-minute time frame. It's all same price action. Like if I go on a 15-minute time frame and I draw you guys a box that shows you where's Tuesday's price action. So we got Tuesday. Here's Tuesday's price action. So this is, hold on, this is Tuesday. Yeah, this is Tuesday. This is today. So this is today. This is today. This one candle is today. So again, like, hope you got the point. I know that may sound silly, but trust me, guys. Most give me a second here. All right. Most strategies and I guess most content creators and whatever overemphasize and oversimplify, I guess, looking at the chart because they, speak about time frames. I'd much rather get you guys understanding time and getting, for example, like whenever I'm speaking about liquidity and lows, and for example, the low that was put on Tuesday, which is today, pre-NY, this is the low, no matter what kind of time frame we are looking at it. Now, what potential trade are you hoping to take? I've spoke about them. It's going to be tricky for me to talk about them every single time a new member comes in, but I usually mention them at the beginning of the live stream. Yep. Just managed to join in. How does it looks like? Neutral. Again, guys, like, it's very rare that I'm like straightforward and I have a very directional bias. Like, you know me, guys, like we do get, and maybe you didn't get much of it in the past 2 months. So if you are a new viewer, maybe you didn't catch a random bullish Ahmed or bearish Ahmed. But if you guys remember, again, sorry to take you to the good old days, but when we shorted 96k, I was pretty adamant about going below 80. So that was a good period, almost like 15 days or so, or even a month of us being just waiting for lower and lower. But after that, we are in a consolidation. So it's not a norm for us to have a very directional bias, and also it's not profitable. It's not necessarily more profitable to be doing this than doing this. To be honest, like, this is more profitable because this offers more trades. It may not offer us like a similar, a very easy direction to be calling every video and every title and every thumbnail, but it does actually offer more opportunities and more setups to be taken on a daily basis. If it's not private, why are you often in phone? I think on your phone, just texting, emailing, whatever is important, I try to get back. Thanks for creating the second channel on Telegram. That does help as a confidence to our TA. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Vikrant. Is second channel, I'm not sure. You're a beast, bro. Thank you, Mir. Hopefully I pronounced your name correct. Regarding the second channel, again, it is, if you go, again, guys, for those that maybe didn't catch it, maybe Renata didn't, if you go to my free Telegram channel now and you scroll a bit higher, so you get the post that I made, I think 5 hours ago or 7 hours ago. I created a new private channel that I'd be sharing my daily pre NY session, pre live stream TA. Again, it is free, but you would have to click on the link from it. Yeah, great stream as always. A clean analysis. Thank you, Crypto. Thank you, brother, for your feedback. Glad that you are enjoying it. Right. So I guess thank you, Renata, too, for being a legend and counting how many likes we are. I guess you're counting to 50, or how many likes till we get to 50. Thank you again for being a legend. Market has been a bit slower today. That is something to keep in mind. Hold on a second. Let me go. I guess. Yep. So we got the NY session in 28 minutes. I may endure the pain of being tired just to cover the NY session, but if I'm not able to, then please excuse me just this one day. You shorted Bitcoin yesterday. Yes, where's your stop loss? I closed it. So right now, if you open hold on a second. If you open WEEX, I got 0 new trades. I haven't, again, guys, maybe because you guys just jumping in, just coming into the live stream, so it may sound a bit confusing. Like, you may think, oh, Ahmed didn't cover the new setups, but I did cover them. And it's fine. Okay, thank you. I didn't catch it. No worries, guys. I may send the link to the channel from time to time, just for those that didn't catch it. I shorted around 71.3, nearby a secondary POC. Where would you take 50%? So you shorted 71.3. I'd say that you should be focused. You shouldn't focus much now on taking 50%, but if you want to do, or if you want to just plan ahead of time, I'd say the wait for the hit of 70 for a potential 50% take profit if we get a positive reaction off of the zone. Obviously, if we immediately lose 70, don't do nothing. But if we just make a good half positive reaction, maybe think about closing half. Yep. And also be open for taking a long. Like, if you don't want to take a 50% profit on the short that you took, you can maybe try taking just a long and then see. That would be better, to be honest. Yeah, I do prefer that idea. So you have a short from higher, you attempt a long here. So if the long continues, you make money either way. If the short continues, you make money either way. So I'd say that just put a stop loss to entry once we go lower, and then decide to either open a long or just hold lower. Yeah, I do like this idea. I just saw in your Telegram. That's why I asked. No worries, brother. Yes. So it was 8 hours ago, 10 hours ago. So that's why I had wanted to update you guys on it. Yep. But yeah, pretty basic. We got the range forming a pre-NY session. So again, let me remove the yellow thing just to not have this, I'll also delete the anchor view up. It's not, guys, the reason why I deleted it, it's not that it doesn't matter. It does. I just deleted it because we all know that it's around 71. We got it. So let's just delete it so that we have a cleaner chart. That's just me. So it's up to you guys. So I'd say that, also this high is nicer. So that's the tricky. Would you be looking, or will you be open to short a fake out of the high of the day? Maybe. Yeah. But we got the high on this side too. So again, the close, if you're a super scalper, this is viable once the NY session. So maybe we can go here and then rotate lower, and then here we maybe go lower, but maybe also do something like this and open a trade here. Yeah, I guess those are the viable options for the time being. I guess regarding, let me see what ETH has been doing in the past couple of minutes. Yep, could be something similar taking place on ETH. Yeah, so we get Bitcoin faking out Bitcoin faking out the highs, which may make Ethereum fake out 2200 for a potential short too, and then here maybe a long. Yeah, I see this is the symmetry between Bitcoin and and ETH. So that's how I always want to teach you guys. If I'm open for potential shorts above this high, you can take it on ETH, but only if it happens on Bitcoin. If I'm open for a potential long on Bitcoin, here at 70. You can also take it on ETH, but only if it happens on on Bitcoin. So you also wanna, like, you can have alerts and then see what Bitcoin has been doing. If Bitcoin is like randomly pumping above 71, even if ETH is doing this, don't take it. And again, also, like, let's just say Bitcoin goes to 70, but then doesn't like give a good reaction. So it like goes to 70 and then loses 70. If Bitcoin is like trading below 70, even if ETH is like having an amazing reaction off of the zone, don't take the long. So you always want to understand that context matters. And by context, I mean that if you are isolating your TA on your altcoin without looking at Bitcoin, you are risking your whole money and you are essentially gambling. Bitcoin is what moves the market. We want to understand Bitcoin and then maybe just like make more money by trading Bitcoin on a different altcoin. Like, and that's how I always teach you guys to do. Like, if I'm mentioning a certain long on Bitcoin, you can most of the times like see the reaction on Bitcoin, decide that it is a good entry or it's a good time to enter that same setup I've spoken about, and then you can copy it. Like, just press the button on a different coin. Like, I can see this long like playing out, and if it gives us a good reaction, I can just press the long button on a different little random coin, and it would still pump if Bitcoin pumps. Yeah, that shows you the silliness and the easiness. How easy it is to trade altcoins by just understanding that Bitcoin is what moves the market. Super scalper. Me, yeah, fair enough. That's why I try to like cover all, I guess, I guess like ways of trading. So like you get to, I guess, make more money depending on what kind of, style you want. Hey Ahmed, thank you, Aiden. Glad to see you here. We got Wayne the Legend. Good morning to you and to everybody here. Thank you, brother. We got Renata saying, I mean, she was looking for you. So glad to see the whole fam here. Again, I'm totally happy not only to get new members to our family on a daily basis, I mean, literally, but also to have built like a very tight community where most of you guys literally, I mean, wait and show up and ask questions and comment almost every single day. Yep. Yep. So we got the NY session open in 22 minutes. I'm super sleepy. I barely slept. But let's see. Maybe I can just wait an extra 22 minutes to potentially look for a long here with you. Maybe, just maybe. Yeah. Sorry guys. Yep. It's the least we can do for all you do for us, man. Thank you, Ibrahim. Morning, Ahmed and the family. Thank you, Mila or Mila. Thank you. Good morning to you too. Thank you, Renata, for pushing the like button. It's amazing to see, especially with today's kind of lower end average of viewers. I mean, I don't care about the viewers that much. I mean, I just care about people showing up. And again, but having 100 viewers or even less and hitting 50 likes just shows you that everybody who's here are those that are looking to trade, make money, and also learn. Yeah, we're not in the gambly, euphoric kind of time. We're not in the dump, scared time. So I do understand that random new viewers would be randomly more interested in looking at Bitcoin or hearing about Bitcoin if we are pumping or if we're dumping. But again, those that are looking to enter trades as normal, as regular business, then that is like those that are probably going to be making it in the market because they understand that I don't need to be hearing like news about Bitcoin. I don't need to hear like Bitcoin being mentioned on like TV outlets all of a sudden for me to be interested. I'm opening my chart every single day. I have a strategy. I have a family to feed. I mean, again, I don't have a family to feed. I'm just metaphorically saying that, but maybe you guys do. So that's my point here. Hopefully, you understood like that trading is a skill and is a way of making an income and generating an income. Like, we don't want to be just jumping with the hype. I'm not randomly making videos and live streams because Bitcoin is all of a sudden actually pumping. Quite the opposite. Like, I started the English channel. Again, I've been going live for 3-4 years on the Arabic one, but on the English channel, we literally had started, and not literally, I mean, sorry guys, we got the all-time high covered, but then after the all-time high, most of the all of the live stream, the daily trading session was started when Bitcoin was dumping and was in a bear market, and I don't care. Hey man, thank you BTC. Thank you guys for being legends here and for showing up on a daily basis. Again, I cannot thank you enough, and I cannot thank you, I guess, again. Give me a second here. Again, and also whenever, just because I'm super sleepy, to a dangerous point, if I may add, and I also talk a lot, so I gotta slow it down to not, I guess, pass out. But let's just see. I'll try to keep the talking for answering questions or seeing something different on the chart, guys. I am a mom, so I have to worry about feeding my family. I mean, that's nice. Again, it is nice because obviously the feeling of a mother or a father having kids is maybe the most amazing feeling, and also it gives you a reason. So always see it as a positive thing. Uh, Yep. Thank you, Wayne, for sharing the link. Yes, guys, absolutely. If somebody wants to actually be trading with me, they can be using the link that is first on the description. Obviously, it is an affiliate link, but whenever, you use the link, you get to have the highest welcome bonus. Again, the bonus isn't much, but you also get to support my channel. I've got nothing to sell you. It's the only way of indirectly supporting me because it's truly an exchange that I actually use to make a living. So I'm only promoting as an affiliate to an exchange that I'm actually using. And Weeks is literally tailor-made for, again, trading. So if you're looking for an exchange that supports trading, requires no KYC, so very easy to migrate to. Weeks is amazing. I don't want to keep on ranting about it, like how the fees are lower. It has a better entry, better respect of the stop loss. It is tailor made for making you guys manage open positions, multiple ones. As I always say, like the very rare feature that is not. It's not on every single exchange. On the top right corner, isolated, separated. This option allows me to have multiple trades open, so I can open long, open a short, have a profitable one, leave it by itself, have it profitable, and open another one. Most exchanges, unfortunately, don't allow this feature of where we actually hold positions as they are profitable. So if you want to move there, again, I always try to emphasize that I'd only recommend Weeks because it's literally tailor-made for exchanges. Only move here not because you want to support me, but primarily because you are actually wanting to grow your capital and grow it. If you want to take trading seriously, especially for those that are trading with higher capital, above, I'd say, 1 to 10k range plus. So that is what, like, the higher money you got, the higher capital you got, the more important it is to move 2 weeks because it does truly support the lower fee structure with a better entry with a stop loss, and also because I go live every single day. Whenever I enter a trade live with you and I put a stop loss, the entry and the stop loss wouldn't be similar if you're not using the same trade as I'm using. So it helps with copying the trades, I guess. That too, I guess. That is an extra added positive of using Weeks. And again, like, after you understand how important it is to move and migrate to a tailor-made exchange for trading, then you might as well use my link if you want to support me. Hopefully, guys, you understand this point. I try to not sell you on the Weeks dream. So it's not a magical thing. You need to be profitable. You need to learn trading. Weeks not going to be making you profitable, but it does help. It would stop being a detriment, especially if you're trading on like Binance or something. You could be like a better trader who just is getting hurt off like Binance's like random stop loss hit and whatever, like bad liquidity to enter and close. Hannah Hamoud just caught up on the intro, I guess. How you doing, Hamad? So Renata's saying, and I'm still waiting for, as I didn't catch it. Fair enough. Wow, a full-time mama and a trader. Legendary. Thank you, Wayne, for giving the much-needed support to Renata. I mean, she's a legend for doing that. Ahmed, how common is there to be a triple fake out? Assuming that 76k was the last straw. I mostly see double fake outs. To be honest, I wouldn't, again, it's not common, but I don't care. And I think you know the answer. So, like, answering the question, I only try to answer and entertain those questions that would help you. So if I was just to give you an answer, a random answer would be it's not very often, but it's not helpful, to be honest. Like, I don't have stats on it and I don't care much about it. Yeah. But again, I've said this, like, if Bitcoin goes here, it's much likelier that we actually put a lower high by getting a short off of 74. Notice how I didn't entertain shorting the fake out here. Could happen, but lower probability. So if I don't get a short off of 74, 73, I'll probably just wait for higher, even if I miss out on a fake out scalp, fake out short on the high. Yep. So it's not about me expecting it or predicting it. It's about probability. So probabilistically, it's a low probability thing. So I wouldn't wanna do this again. Yeah, or attempt this. Yeah, doesn't have liquidity. Doesn't look technical. If we again, guys, you wanna understand context. So Bitcoin reaching 76 again, reaching this high by common sense, that would require obviously being above 71. So us being above 71 for the literal third time or fourth time attempting to go above and hold, that would be like, the more we attempt to go and hold, the higher chance we actually do it. Because obviously, I've said it first time, it didn't happen. Said it second time, didn't happen. Third time, it's going to be much likelier to happen, but also can also not happen. So again, like, I want you guys to understand the bullishness of going above 71 without longing breaking out of 71. Yeah, similar to how we've done it back then. Like, if you guys remember, like 2 weeks ago or so, we were happy calling for higher, and I managed to let you guys enjoy a bump from like 71 all the way higher to 76, but I didn't tell you to long. But I at least made those the longed with me 66 to continue holding. Hope you got the point, guys. Old viewers would know. By old, I mean at least 10-day old. Yep, so that is, I guess, it. Nothing crazy. We got the NY session. Slowly making its way to it. So we are only 12 minutes away from the NY session, while also simultaneously putting the high of the day here. You got the low here. So Tuesday opened, got very close to 70, and then pumped, got to 71.3, and then now it's dumping. So let's just see. I'd love to take a potential trade with you where we get 70k a hit, take out liquidity, take out the lows, and then if we go above them, hunt the highs. That would be lovely if taken, to be honest. Like, that would be something I'd love to take. Like, I'd love to endure the pain of literally, like, being tired. So I wait 10 extra minutes with you, potentially look for a trade, take it if it's given. Yep. So I guess that is the hope and the reason why I'm waiting, or the reason why I've been waiting so far. Let's just not jinx it and like stay and see. Yep. Let's see what the exo chart stuff has to offer. Sorry. Again, lower volume than usual. And that is something to note. Pretty dead like price action. I wouldn't say there were like more traders on one side than another. Yes, it's pretty much like kind of neutral. Like we just had dead volume. That's why we were ranging between 70 to 71. Like, it's not because Bitcoin is like doing something weird. It's because literally we had almost dead volume. So again, like, dead volume means that Bitcoin was just transacted, buying and selling. Nobody wants to like buy it in large amount or sell it in large amount. So we just were moving here, basically. I mean, boringly. And that's like something that happened. Like, we got a fun Sunday, and that was like paid to us by getting a very boring Monday, and also a half of Tuesday being boring. Sacrifice. Thank you, guys. Isn't that a bad sign if there is dead volume after such a big move in the short term? I wouldn't say so. No, I mean, it is only a bad sign for those that had entered a trade between this time or within this time. Yeah. So if somebody shorted 71, somebody's long 70, then those would be low probability trades. But if you're just like stating a fact, it's not a bad sign or a good sign. Give me a second, guys, here. Sorry. Are you in a long right now, or you take a short on Bitcoin? In neither. So again, guys, trust me, it's not helpful for me to mention previous open positions. Even if I was in a long or short, it wouldn't help you. It would confuse you probably, because your question is phrased in a way that would probably make you feel as if I'm bullish if I say I'm in a long, and make you feel I'm bearish if I'm saying I'm in a short. But that is not true, guys. Holding profitable winners that were opened even a minute ago do not represent necessarily my view and my outlook and my new potential setups. So rather than asking me about potential open trades, you can ask me about them just for the sake of doing this, but don't ask me about trades just because you want to get a feeling of my perspective. Like, just ask me a straightforward question rather than having like the confusing way that would make or the confusing question that would cause confusion to your own brain, if I may say so. Waiting to take a trade with you today. That is my hope, by the way, brother Prince Dixon. I'm literally super tired. Probably will go to sleep after going or ending the live stream for at least an hour or two. I need a good, powerful nap. And by nap, I mean I literally slept less than 2 hours today. So sorry, guys. And I'm also highly caffeinated, and I've went to the gym. So if I do the math on it, I'm probably over the healthy maximum intake of caffeine for the day. So that is the only thing that I'm running on now. So I will literally wait for an extra 7 minutes. Maybe I'll add to them 10 minutes to them, and then we'll call it a day. Sorry, guys. Why did you sleep less? I drank coffee after midnight, and that was my own mistake. I shouldn't have done this. And I get a period of like overworking, and I do enjoy working, so I chose to work. But then I needed to do some other work, and then I said, let's go to the gym to get more energetic. And then I said, okay, well, I got my live streaming stuff to cover. Wasim, one high is enough, but thank you. My sleep pattern is still a bit messed up post Ramadan. Need a week to get back into routine. I'll tell you this, the way you get back to yourself, or you go back to your routine, is just wake up whenever you want to wake up. So no matter how or when you sleep or you go to bed, just wake yourself up at the time you want to go up or wake up at. So let's just say you are still sleeping at 4 a.m. but you should be awake at 8 a.m. Just wake up at 8 a.m. Endure the pain of having no sleep, and then like you'll obviously sleep at an amazing time like at that day. So like you'll probably be tired at like 9 p.m. even. What's your view on hype PA? If at all, would you do a favor of analyze some few alts in your channel? Maybe I would do it once just for you guys. Hey, where can I find that fund? Fund. Sorry, I'm a bit confused. Also, I'm a bit sleepy, so I have no idea what fund you're talking about. Thank you for staying for the NYC Open. No worries, Ice or IC Lexi. No worries. May I ask what other work you do out of trading? I run 2 businesses. It's not private, but I don't. Maybe again, guys. Maybe I'll make another channel to maybe cover like higher time frame stuff. But see, I'm sleepy. By higher time frame stuff, I mean unrelated, irrelevant stuff to the chart. Yep. But I got Ahmed spitting sleep bars, not just trading bars. Again, like maybe we can make videos, maybe not on this channel, but if I make a new channel, I can do it for like general advice. Again, like I'm not the best person to give advice, but I can share just my I guess try and errors. By the way, still waiting for 5K Q&A. Yeah, I guess so. Like, thank you, Vikrant, for reminding me. Okay, we'll remind me when I'm not sleepy, and we can discuss when to schedule it. How about that? So the burden of reminding me would be on you. Greetings, champs. Thank you, Tom Brav. We keep all the time 50% of likes. Good job. Thank you, Renata. What trade are you looking at on the open today so far from what we got before open? So again, we got, so sorry guys. The high of the day and the low of the day are, I mean, post NY are always the closest, easy, lowest hanging fruit trades. So I'm looking for the high and the low for potential trades. Again, please, Wasim, just stick to one comment. Stop, I mean, spamming. But again, yes, the high, the low are the trades I'm looking for. As in, like, that's why I'm waiting with you for the NY session open. But after that, I'm also open for the section of the chart for 68 to 67.5 and also 66 and also 74. 74 is a short setup. 68 to 67.5 is a long setup. This is also a long setup. 60k is a long setup. But again, like, the reason why I'm spending, or I'm literally fighting to stay awake in the next 10 minutes is because of the lower time frame stuff, not because of the higher time frame stuff. What? Okay, I've read this. How did you meet Carl and the Moon and Crypto Kid to collab with them? To be honest, what do you call it? Like, how is, I forgot the word, but it's like a friend, a mutual friend. Yeah. Sorry guys. I can barely function to stay awake, so translating in my brain is like slowing. The rate of translation is a bit slower today. I'm back. How are y'all doing? I guess just ban Wasim. Why are you spamming, bro? Maybe it's because of his internet. I always wanna give the benefit of the doubt to a brother. I mean, he's a good follower of mine, and you know, that's, I also like. I think I haven't banned somebody. Maybe once. I'm not sure. I try to not ban people, to be honest. Could you please tell me where I can find the other chart you are showing with the profile and the buyers? Okay, yeah. So this is not a chart, brother. This is an app, like a literal program you download, and you also need a subscription to it. So it's called ExoChart, EXO Charts. You can look it up on Google, exocharts.com. You will have to pay like $50 a month, if I'm not mistaken, something like 50, 45, I'm not sure. And then you will download the app and you get this. Like, this is an app that gives you like extra information about longs, shorts, volume stuff. This is the real advanced stuff that most beginner YouTubers don't show. I'm not talking about patterns and triangles and squares. I'm literally giving actual info and data. Bro, leveraged sleep with caffeine and making losses now. I've got a stop loss that would be hit if we spent an extra 10 minutes on the live. How much of your portfolio are you trading with in percentage, roughly, and how much in spot do you trade with more than 10%? Again, so I will give you the answer, but I also will give you or tell you that you shouldn't look at how I got here, but you shouldn't imitate or copy what I'm doing now, but you should do or imitate and copy how I got here. Sorry guys, I'm trying to hope you got the point. So, like, for example, now I'm literally trading with sub 20 to 15% of my net worth. Yep. But that is not because that's not how I started. Obviously, my net worth was much smaller now when I started, so it was much higher than that, probably even 80-90%. I wasn't investing that much. I had no money to invest in. So, like, again, if you are making a lot of money, if you have a lot of money, then obviously it has to be a lower portion. If you are just getting started, it's going to be literally maybe 100%. The most funny thing for those who know was your last video with Carl when he used the RSI and he just smiled. Yeah, I mean, I gave you an Easter egg, guys. I knew that some of you guys would notice. Did you just get all of the money? Allah Mubarak, sorry. Did you just get all the amount of money only from trading? Majority from trading. Some because of Bitcoin and Ethereum, some because I had an online business before I started. So it's like a mix of all of them. Uh, but I'd say that the capital that made me start was literally all not from trading, obviously, before because obviously I need money to start trading. But now, because it's hard to say, like if I started, let's just say year one of being profitable, it was like a third from each pocket. Now it's like trading is the biggest one. So like obviously all contributed, but now trading, I mean, grows it more. So hopefully you got the point here. Hi Ahmed, I was super busy, so I just tuned in. Are you in any ongoing trades? Hope you are well, Habib. I'm doing well. Yeah, I'm a bit sleepy. Everybody knows that, so you might as well know that. But other than that, I got no trades now. By I got no trades, I'm just mentioning the newer ones because obviously you know me, so you know the basics. You know that I got multiple shorts from the top. So, uh, you once said your earlier goal is around 100%, and monthly around 10% of your average. Is that only on trading portfolio? No, that's only on trading. Yeah. My investing is different. So like think about it this way. My investing brain is different to my trading brain. Investing is something everybody has to do. Trading is something that uh, only those that want to learn how to trade have to do or want to get into it. So yeah. Uh, and by the way, regarding my goal of 100%, it doesn't happen every single time. I mean, if let's just say Bitcoin just boringly trades in a consolidation between 60 and 70 for the end till the end of the year, I may end up with having like probably just because I make most of my money because of the big like one-off winners. I'll end up having like 20% after a year. And 20, trust me, like 20% in a year is amazing, guys. Like few would understand how crazy it is to trade for a year and not have a losing percentage. Stopped out if you're short. Not stopped out, I close it. May Allah multiply your wealth by 100%, 100x. Thank you. Likewise, and everybody here, hopefully. I think I didn't get your answer concerning the percentage of portfolio. Did you say that when a beginner has small portfolio, he's trading with 100%? Yes. So I said that currently I'm trading with less than 20% of my whole net worth, probably closer to 15%. But back then, I obviously started with 100%. So, but are you able to outperform Bitcoin? Yes. Probably. I mean, yeah. I mean, I do outperform Bitcoin because Bitcoin usually just has lower years and then one big strong year, and I also happen to make good averages and one big when Bitcoin is like moving. I mean, across with this. So I'm like my bag as an investor grows when Bitcoin does amazingly well. So it's hard for Bitcoin to outperform me because I'm also not heavy, but I'm investing into Bitcoin. Do you use the net long indicator in EXO? No, but I do look at the volume profile to get an understanding of it. Could you please tell me where I can find the other chart? Again, brother Lucian, and everybody who wants to know. I mean, I've answered you, but maybe you didn't pick up on it. The other chart is not a chart. It is a program. It is an application called EXO chart. So you can look it up. You can download it. You can subscribe to it, and it is a paid membership. It's a paid subscription. It's not a trading view chart. So again, hope you got the point. Yes, 20% a year is incredible. If you do it for decades, you generate alpha, which is like, yeah, exactly. So that's why like I always tell myself like I'm okay with like making a lot and then investing, because if I was ever to like somehow lose my edge, stop becoming profitable, I've already made enough. And when you look on, I think when you look at a single trading portfolio is $100,000. Should you enter only with 10%? No. So thank you, Christian, for this question. Again, for anybody who's new here, this question, if you want to read it, guys, you can read Christian's question now. Just read the question and then go and go to the free trading course. So on the home tab or on the playlist tab, you can click on the free trading course. and then you go to the video, which is the second one. This risk management strategy made me profitable. Watch this, like, under 11-minute video, and you will have the clear idea of how much to do what and how much to enter with. Yeah, I don't want to waste the time answering because hope you got the point. Have you ever, thank you, man. Have you ever blown up accounts? Can you give us a story how it happened? Many times again, but trust me, I will keep that for a different day because I'm super tired, guys. But I lost a lot of money, a lot of time. I always say, like, I would have been probably better off just because I got into crypto like 2016. I was super young. I would have made probably more money by just holding some of the altcoins for a long time. Yeah, and also I had a business where I was paid in Litecoin and Bitcoin, and I lost most of that. That's what I was referring to the online course. Which online course? But if you want to get bigger portfolio and maybe flip, you are, yeah. In your case, I can only suggest below 10k using 1% as risk would not be very useful in the long run. To be honest, I think blowing accounts is part of the journey. Yes, but I mean, it's hopefully not everybody's journey, or it's not part of everybody's journey, but it's like obviously something that has to happen. Come on, guys, like, trading is hard. And again, guys, trust me, trading, the reason why trading is hard, it's not because of your strategy in terms of the actual confluences and stuff, or your analysis, is because of actually you thinking that you need to learn more TA for you to become profitable. Trust me, you don't need more TA. You don't need to understand liquidity more. You don't need to watch me for 100 years. You all have to do just put a stop loss, risk 1%, enter. Put a stop loss, risk 1%, enter. Do it for 100 times. Trust me, even with a 50-50 success rate, you'll make money. Even with a 30-70% success rate, you will make money. Will you go to sleep after the stream, brother? Yes. Trading strategies are different when you have 100. Yes. Again, like, and obviously, I'll say that risk management can be more aggressive if you are with lower capital. If you have $1,000, I mean, as long as it's not like fueling bad habits on the long run, you have to be a bit aggressive to make a living. It's been a minute, but happy to have caught your live today. I'm short on ETH from 3348. TP one hit. Amazing. Big Huggies is a legend, a brother of mine. So again, glad to see the good old names coming back in. Again, guys, for those that are new here, or maybe just started watching me on in the past month, again, the whole point of this channel is to cover and teach trading and give setups. Even though my name is Crypto and I talk about Bitcoin, I'm a Bitcoin trader. I cannot tell you my prediction about the bull market and the bear market and the meme coins. I only show up, I go live every single day, I give setups, give expectations, give analysis, and I also do teach and give primarily an education heavy content where I compile free trading course. So again, like, if you want to watch me, I mean, you're more than welcome to do so. I open my live stream literally an hour to 30 minutes before the NY session, and I take trades live. If I stay for an hour or two every single day and I don't take a trade live, at least, like, I prepped you guys enough for you to be ready for whatever trade you want to take. Now I got the answer. My apologies to make you repeat it. I didn't get it in the first. No worries. Again, Lucian and everybody here, I'm more than happy to repeat myself a billion times. And you know me, guys, I totally enjoy the fact that you guys care enough about the education side to ask me a question. I make it literally not a goal of mine, but a literal objective and necessity to answer every single comment. Bitcoin is dropping. Yeah. Long scenario is still there. Yeah. Bitcoin is dropping. I can see. Yep. Let's see what Exo is telling us. Still lower, kind of. Thanks, guys. I got lucky to be at my computer when the setups happened. Had to pick up a real job, so I've been missing some setups. Amazing. And again, that is literally something like to give you props on. And I would always recommend you like have a real job and do this on the side, and then see which one like comes on top at the end. Small liquidity cluster at 69.9. I don't use heat maps and liquidation maps, but I can tell you without even looking at any sort of data that whenever we're above 70k as a full $1,000 number, every full $1,000 number, so every tens of thousands of dollars number, so 70, 80, 60, those full numbers always have liquidity below them. Especially add to that the fact that we got the low of today and the low of yesterday, which is not the low of yesterday, but the low of the NY session of yesterday, with like close to double lows being above 70. So like I can almost guarantee that when we reach below, or when we breach sub 70k on exit chart, we'll be seeing liquidity or liquidations taking place. I'm not going to be like betting, because I don't bet, but like trust me, it is like almost impossible for the market to go below 70 without reacting. But again, like that's the reason why I tell you that obviously that doesn't mean like I will blindly long this. Like maybe what if Bitcoin just does this and then continues lower? Obviously it's possible. Like Bitcoin has to move somehow, some way at the end of the day. Again, guys, we have already spent the good first 15 minutes of the NY session. Let me endure the pain a bit more for you and with you, so we can maybe catch along if we do so, or if we avoid taking along. If we, by that I mean like we either catch along or avoid taking along, or I mean if we are super unlucky and we literally spend the next 10 minutes doing this, I'll probably have to end off the live stream. So you're saying heat maps are fine, but you can just tell where it is yourself. No, I would say that I question the legitimacy of heat maps, but in this specific case, it's a coincidence that I can tell where it is. Like it's not always the fact. Like it's not always that I'm agreeing with a heat map. That's how I meant it. The bro with a short from 70 yesterday here might get a chance to get out at break even. Fair enough. I forgot who it was, but if there's somebody who had a short, maybe you can run away. Just joining the live after checking in several times. Can I enter the trade now? Which trade? You're welcome, bro. Liquidity here, not everyone can access it. Yes, but like what? Like what do you mean by liquidity heat map? Like does the website that is showing the liquidity has back end data from exchanges showing them and like leaking where the contracts have like liquidations at, or positions have got liquidations at? Like if you know what I mean. Like that's why I question like whenever somebody's using the heat map. Again, like I haven't gotten a full clear answer from anybody who uses them. So again, if you are finding success with using heat maps, don't let me stop you. Personally, I'm not using them. You can aggravate it to maybe aggregate if I'm not mistaken. If I think you mean aggregated, not aggravated, but I'm not sure. It's noise for me, to be honest. All right, let's spend an extra not 20 minutes, guys. That's so much. All hail volume profile. Yeah, I mean, what's wrong with the volume profile? Like, why need to go on a different website? Heat map this, heat map that. Yep. I mean, you got the best map, which is exit chart. Come on. If somebody wants to become a professional, it's not cheap. It's $50 at the end of the day. But if you got the money, you can sub to this program, getting you actual back end data. This is the literal data we can get. Like, look at this. The reason why Bitcoin dropped is because longs opened and then they got stuck, they got liquidated. Open, same group of longs literally closed, and obviously a close of longs causes dropping. Thank you, brother, for staying with us, but limited. Sorry, I think I combined the comments together. So you said thank you for staying with us. You're welcome. Hello from Peru. Thank you, Ernesto. Do the bubbles on the chart represent liquidations? They represent big trades. And you're referring to those bubbles, by the way. Hold on. These represent trades, not liquidations. Check out MMT, more powerful and free. I think I've heard of it, and maybe you're talking about the order flow app. Correct me if I'm wrong. But if it's not an order flow app, then I don't know about it. If it's an order flow app, again, like any order flow app is good as long as it's literally connected to the backend data of actual exchanges. Yeah. And again, like, let me look it up. Okay, MMT. Let's see. Okay, I got my mother calling, so I mean, that is priority, guys. Give me a second. I'll mute myself. All right. Back to looking at the chart. Sorry, guys. Not sorry, but I mean, good morning. Thanks, Chris. How much for the subscription of that tool? It is in euros for some reason, and it's like 44 euros or 45 euros, and that would equate to maybe $50 if I'm not mistaken. And also it depends on your country, because like you pay tax on it. In the UAE, in Dubai, I pay like 5%, if I'm not mistaken. The VAT, so value added tax, so you can look up. Ahmed, did you ask what's for food today? No, because I eat here. I eat at the office. But thank you. Heat map or the flu. Okay, fair enough. Sorry, guys. I'm a bit asleep. I'm very like borderline dizzy. I could be medically dizzy in a matter of like hours. So hold on. I'm obviously half joking, but not really. No worries. I got it. Ahmed, did you ask? Okay, I've read this. Why these big position? Sorry, Dive. I mean, your question is right, but I mean, I cannot tell you why. I don't know. Funny thing, got fired, came back to trading with little capital, and I'm your channel. Baby steps. I mean, come on. I mean, you're a legend, Prince. Welcome to the family. Hopefully, you can make it out of the the trenches, and hopefully it's all good. Trust me. Like maybe like getting fired is your sign to like give it a shot. Like have your back. I mean, at the wall, or to the wall. Sorry, my prepositions are bad. I mean, the sleeper I get, the worse my mental translator would get. MMT is much cheaper. Fair enough. I mean, I wouldn't hate on it. I haven't tried it. I'd love to actually let people like take them, test it out. Again, like in my Arabic channel, I've got somebody who tried out book maps. So if somebody's looking for alternatives, brother AR and maybe somebody else, maybe lol chicks have recommended MMT. So MMT, and and book maps. Or book, sorry. Book map. Maybe it's called book map. Again, guys, sorry, I'm getting more dizzier, and I may not. I mean, it looks bad for me to exit before the hit, but I may exit the live stream. So let's add 5 minutes. Bokia saying, okay, we got the move. Let's prep for in case. I'll do a simple amount. I will just eyeball it because I wouldn't be entering on both accounts. Alright, so we got the NY session crashing the Bitcoin. By crashing, I mean just tiny a bit. Again, we are below 70, so we do nothing. Very easy. Okay, why do I force limit orders? Whenever I'm taking multiple trades on multiple accounts, I usually do it. But whenever I want to be aggressive and enter with the reaction, I usually don't do it. I found out that I find myself entering better because most of my trades are very, they are very focused on entering with the fake out. So I guess I will probably miss out on the profit that I'll be making up with the fees. So it's kind of like similar. Okay, so we're getting nearly to 70. Yeah, we are at 70. If price keeps dropping, where would you look for a short entry? I would never ever short when we're dropping. Yeah. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Liquidations. Close open interest. It's not a magical thing. Just you have to understand context. Sorry, guys. And I want to be a bit, patient. Yep. You don't want to randomly enter. Getting lots and lots of liquidations. Market is moving heavily. Finally, we got some nice action. Again, guys, I go live every single day. Sorry for the low energy today. Hopefully, like newcomers won't think that I'm usually this boring. Quite the opposite. I speak a lot, so enjoy the only time where Ahmed is super silent. I mean, I spoke a lot today, but comparatively. I want to wait a bit. Ahmed, you're doing well for someone with no. I guess so. I'm just looking at like previous comments in case I've missed any comments. Sorry guys if I did. Like today is the only day where you gotta cut me some slack when regards to reading comments. I see Action Tours saying hello. Sorry if I didn't read them. If for that is I'm not sure. Sorry guys. If 4 hourly closes below 70, then we break the range. You need to buy the supplement All Max caffeine and thank me later. I mean, I have enough caffeine in my blood, and I don't need a stronger dose of it on a daily basis. Trust me, like I'm good. Like I'm already hitting the maximum recommended amount and even above, and it's like at the dangerous level. Last thing I want is to buy a caffeine, what's called like an energy thing to boost. Thankfully I don't drink Red Bulls and like energy drinks. He needs sleep if he needs caffeine. No, brother. Takes enough caffeine already. Doesn't need supplements, brother. Yeah. I just need sleep. I don't need much sleep, guys. I mean, I need an hour to not die, and then I'm good. I'll wait potential next 5 minutes, because we'll get that 1 hourly time frame close, and I don't care about it, but it's like adds more time. Yeah, because I usually, sorry guys for discussing unrelated technicals or unrelated chart. I forgot, sorry. Yeah, but look at this. Sometimes you just do nothing. Yeah, so waiting is like the nicest thing. Yeah, I mean, I drink a lot of coffee, guys. I literally drink like, I'm not sure how much, but above 500 milligrams a day, which is like, I think above the daily dose, recommended dose. Uh, mm, mm, mm. It's not good for your heart health. Yeah, it's not good. But I mean, I think I'm immune to the bad effects or the negative effects because I've been living. Uh, 500 milligram is a lot. Yeah, above it to be honest. Like sometimes, but it's not something like I'm proud of to be honest. I'm just sharing a fact. Uh, bro, you need a calm. I think so. I have to. When I was in Dubai last time, I spammed iced coffee. Amazing thing. I'll come back to Dubai in September. Fair enough. Let's hit the gym bro, together. Maybe we can do a like full like champ. Gym hit. Uh, Regarding the iced thing, this I'm against iced coffee, but I mean, if you enjoy it that way, it's fair enough. I'm not against it, but I don't enjoy it to be honest. Bro, count me in. All right, so we got multiple people interested in joining the gym group. If we took the lower liquidity isn't safe for again. So we took liquidity, but we also want to be patient. Uh, how much do you lift per week? Again, I don't want to sound like an amazing person, so I'm going to be truthful. Even though I've been going consistently for 4 or 5 years, but I stopped going full Ramadan and a month before it because I was traveling. So I stopped for 2 months. Today was my first day back. It's not to act as if like I'm always there. I literally slacked for 2 months, and usually I try to go every single day, but it ends up being, so my goal is to go every single day, so I'm allowed technically to like skip whenever I can't go. So usually it comes out to an average of like 4 or 5 a week. Bro, what type of caffeine do you take? Coffee? Just regular coffee, uh, espressos. Bro is just another young guy. Stop it with advice. He doesn't take soda, energy drinks. You enjoy your coffee. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I'm not sure if I said this or you know this, or maybe I forgot that I mentioned that I didn't take. Yeah, guys, I don't drink soda. I stopped since I was 13. Fun fact. This is a fun fact Friday, and it's not Friday, but it rhymes. Uh, I went after iftar to the gym. I don't like to go in Ramadan, to be honest. I mean, it doesn't fit well with my schedule. Again, the reaction isn't the best, but I mean, if it retraces a little bit below, I don't like the reaction for some reason, but Sorry guys, I'm thinking of entering and then ending the live, but let's see, because I'm going to be sleeping, so that's something to be thinking about. Sir, can you help me with college fees? Yes, you said about drinks. I remember too. Yeah, thank you for remembering. I see random comments about Andrew Tate. I'm not sure if I'm sleepy. If I'm that sleepy or it's like actually, yeah, Andrew Tate something. Andrew Tate, not sure. Andrew Tate drinks coffee. Okay, fair enough. And somebody saying Andrew Cake, Andrew Tate is alpha, beta, alpha. Fun fact Tuesday. Reactions looking weak. Yes. In your opinion, what's more probable, a retracement to 72 or a drop to 67? Retracement to 72, I think you mean like a pump. Sorry, I think my chart is frozen. Oh, my screen is frozen. Alright, I think the... Give me a second here. I think the reaction is good enough to enter with a tight stop loss, so I can go to sleep. How about that, guys? Yep. So entry, obviously, price would be different. 215. So I mean 215 is higher, but again, I think it's like 200 on buy, but it would be stop loss would be at the low. Again, not the best trade, but I want to take it. I mean, we've waited, and also it's like volume is lower, but fair enough. 15-minute time frame. 5-minute time frame. Yep. So I'll put a stop loss, like a temporary stop loss. 69,890. 69. Yeah, 69,888. But again, that would be different, and 888. Yeah, good enough. Yeah, it's like a little. I do like it being like not the biggest trade, because I'm entering with one account, and that's fair enough. Now I guess the zone to be paying attention to is like 70. Yeah, so like we can easily just hit the zone and then retrace lower. Yep, that's how I monitor this, because like volume wise, everything is above us, so we got a bit of work to do before. Yeah, and I'll thank you for and everything. Yeah, so I'll look at this. I'll wait for this hit, and then we can end off the stream. Sorry guys. What do you look at consider good reaction? To be honest here, Exo was good only in terms of looking at the open interest closing. Like I wanted to see Bitcoin drop sub 70 and kick out the previous longs. Now it's where the stuff come in. Like I want the price to push higher, with longs pushing price higher. Like I want the price to be backed up by purchases and by longs. Give me a second here. Yep. So let's just give it a couple of minutes. Again, we got longs here. I don't want to over-analyze stuff. I'm just taking the regular strategy. How do you guys do taxes when it's weeks? Can someone help? Maybe someone in the US can help. Unfortunately, I got no idea. Andrew Tate is a beta male for committing shirk and wanting. I mean, I don't care. Trust me. Last thing I want to be calling a random man something. Nice. NYC is easy to trade often, to be honest. Yes, so that's why you want to take it without caring. Ahmed, if... sorry. Okay. Ahmed, if you are not feeling well, Ari, go to sleep and I am in with you for the... Yeah, I'm feeling unwell and it's stupid for me to stay, but I want to just continue to see. Like, I want to lose and or win in front of you. But thank you, Salam, for caring about my health. Does it look like I'm tired? I don't think so. Like, I can play it off. I can play it off, I guess. Again, screen is frozen. Okay. You look good. Thank you, Salam. Alright, so it's moment of truth. Will we be able to flip this zone or not? If we just hold on a bit, again, if we retrace, I might move the stop loss to entry. Oh, look at that. On the 1 minute time frame, we are above the value area. That's how funny it is. Like on the lower time frames, don't take stuff too seriously. Yeah, let me see you the exit. Probably we are getting like lots and lots of longs open. And sorry guys, I'd have to like refresh you. So just enjoy seeing your comments. Yeah, so we don't want to lose this. 70.2 is bad to get lost because obviously we got longs here. So that would shows weakness. Again, like I don't like the reaction, but I'll probably move my stop loss to like 70k because I'll probably won't be staying for long and I don't like the reaction and okay, because like trust me, like if we go back to 70, it's more likely that we drop a lot. If we don't have to go to 70, it's like we'll probably win the trade. So like that's how I look at it. And also, I wouldn't be micromanaging the trade because I'm going to sleep. You can smile and your tiredness washes off your face. Thank you, Vikrant. Ahmed looking completely fine. Lol. That's good to see. VPT shows footprint, I think. Footprint shows loads of shorts in the 5 minute. Hey, how are you? Did you enter long? I longed a bit below price, current price. As far as that, lol, do I have to pay that crazy amount of dollars? I'm not sure what you're referring to, brother or sister. Shorts are kind of stucking. Stucking? Again, we don't want to overanalyze stuff. We want to be patient. So usually this reaction off of the 15-minute time frame is not the most bullish. We don't have like shorts stuck at the lows. If I was to give it a percentage, I'd say that's like 70% it loses, 30% it wins, or maybe 65 it loses, 35 it wins. But again, like I always want to respect my strategy. I saw the fake out of today's low. We saw liquidity being taken. Maybe we can move higher. If we don't, you have to repeat this 10 times and you'll make money. You getting like losing once and you stop doing that strategy is literally why most don't make money. But again, yes, on the 5-minute time frame, 15-minute time frame, it's bad to not be able to hold on to 70.2. Yep, see, let's look at this. Volume profile, rejection, going, dropping. Yep. So I'll probably just get a, yeah. So I think, I mean, I got stopped out. Not yet. Okay, let's wait for me to get stopped out and then I'll leave. Over micromanaged, but I'm actually proud of micromanaging it because sometimes you do get a feeling of where you're coming from. Yeah, fair enough. Pump. Hopefully everybody move the stop loss with me, because I should have slept. Nice one, beer. Forbid. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, this pure rejection candle looks like something that would literally take Bitcoin back to cover the whole bullish candle here. So looks more like a short trade. No, it looks like nothing. You're just commenting off. Again, guys, I don't trade breakdowns. Like, again, I'm happy. I think I lost the trade. Yeah, I got stopped out. Okay, I always do this every single day in front of you guys. So either win or lose is all in front of you. But regardless of that, point being here is that I want you guys to understand that I will never ever attempt shorting the breakdown. Like, you don't enter a short because Bitcoin is losing a certain level. You attempt a long, or you avoid. And I attempted it. It failed. Statistically, it wins more than it loses. So again, we will go again. Where will you look for a short if this fails? Short? Oh, okay, long. So long, probably Bitcoin will retrace the whole price action. Like, if it holds down 70k, as I said, we'll probably go back here, and then we'll look at 68. So 68, with obviously those being with interest. Again, if 68 doesn't hold, we lose 68, 67. We may go to 66, and then the whole full story. Yep. Alhamdulillah, I took a short on Solana. Fair enough. I mean, that is I'm happy for you. Where will you look for? I think I've read this. Again, the quick drop. This is how you want to understand that you enter on pivotal points. Let me see. Yep. That's and also it's like shows you that exo chart and order flow is not a magical tool. But also, bro, you take trade live, and that's why you are the best. In trading, there's win and loss. Thank you, Zach, and thank you for understanding that. And again, like, I'm not trying to act as if I win every single trade. I lose, and I lose a lot. The numbers of trades lost are a lot, but the nominal value of the losses aren't that high, because I lose and I quickly get hit. Like, many would like take this as a loss, but wouldn't understand that I took one of the easiest entries, one of the easiest strategies. I entered at 72 and my stop loss was at 70. Mathematically, the risk to reward ratio, let's just say, like, the potential uptrend, potential reward was the high. Mathematically, I risked 1 to make potential 6 plus. Yeah, so hope you got the point, guys. I'm not trying to act smart, but that is reality of trading. But now, with me losing in front of you, transparently, I go live every single day. Win or lose, it's all good. I just want to sleep now. If Bitcoin holds down 70, as I've said in the beginning of the live, just be prepared for lower. If lower comes, maybe you can be looking at the zone. And if this is lost, look at the zone. If both are lost, 60 is my next target. If both are lost, obviously we may not lose them both. But yeah, I guess that goes our trade. 1 hour I said I had shorted 71, and you said you got that right. Thank you, Electro. Again, I'm happy to help some of the brothers and sisters here. Hopefully, I guess. Sorry for making you lose money, guys. I guess I'm not sorry for making you lose money, but I would have loved, obviously, for us to take a winning trade before I go to sleep. That would have been the funniest and the most, I guess, positive outcome of our live stream. And guess what? Even the live where I'm super tired and I'm literally running on 0 sleep and caffeine only, I almost made it to 2 hours. So that tells you a lot about how much I'm truly enjoying, like, sharing my experience trading on YouTube, guys. So again, I go live every single day. Every NY open, you will see me live before the NY session, an hour to 30 minutes before the NY session. Just have the notification bell turned on. You go to the free Telegram channel. Again, I have nothing to sell you guys as a professional profitable trader. I'm sharing every single thing for free, win or lose. I'm not making videos only when I win. I actually just take trades in front of you, mention setups in front of you. Prime Ahmed, but please look after your health. Thank you, Action Tourist. Thank you guys again. If you want to actually trade on WEEX, the place that I trade at, you can use my affiliate link. Other than that, I've got nothing to sell you. You're more than welcome to join the free Telegram channel just to know when I'm actually going live, and just turn the notification bell on. Even without it, just understand Ahmed goes live every single goddamn day. And I guess that would be the sign, or I guess time for me to sign off. I'll be hopefully seeing you guys when tomorrow, same time. I'll be hopefully more energetic, but hopefully more